भी देखती थी, especially when I've seen Amitabh ji's Sharvari. ऐसा भी like क्या ये actually दारू पी के करते हैं ये सब कि इतने natural actors हैं. You're sort of balancing both of it really well.
My character is very vanilla in a certain way. I don't take scrutiny to my heart that much.
But what is it that you can tell us? Your excitement maybe? It might be raining outside, but the sun seems to be shining a little brighter on her because of the successful film that she's recently given us, which is Munjya. Hello and welcome to India Today. This is Hesha Chimah, and joining me on this show, not just a pretty face, is Sharvari Wagh, who I'm sure we're going to unravel is more than just the beauty that she is. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, when the film came out, I remember texting you that when the song came on the big screen, I was like, oh my God, drop dead gorgeous, she's looking. But that's not what I want to ask you. What I want to ask you is that we do understand that vanity takes a lot. It's a field that requires it, but it's a field that also takes a lot out of you.
Right.
Tell me what kind of preparation that went behind before Munjya and of course when the song Taras came out.
Honestly, I think for me, the most exciting part about the film Munjya was the transformation that happens in the second half. For me, I was sold at that point because if Munjya had to take a human form and I had to sit through all those prosthetics, I thought that as an actor, I wouldn't get this opportunity elsewhere. You know, I used to sit in the makeup chair for like 5 hours every single day. My call time used to be some 6 hours before everybody else's to just have that prosthetic on my face for 12 hours, doing action in it, shooting in like 45 degrees, you know, and it was a challenging shoot for sure, but the reaction that I got from people after that was definitely fulfilling.
Yes.
And even with Taras, you know, it was a song that happened like in the end. We really recently did that song. We shot 18 hours straight. We rehearsed for like 3 days max, and we were just going crazy. Like when we were shooting it, we didn't have time to think about anything else. But to see the response that I'm getting on the song right now, it's overwhelming, and yeah, I have just nothing but love and gratitude, you know.
Did you put yourself through a lot of physical transformation also? Like, you are a fit girl, but still, like, to look that hot and sizzling on camera, it's a little too much, and we all deal with insecurities, right? What was going on in your head?
You know, luckily it came at a time where I was already prepping for the Vaira film, so I would just say that I got a little lucky, that I was already doing a lot of fitness and getting ready for the film. But yeah, I think the timing was, I was blessed with the timing of it.
But, you know, tell me, Sharvari, what also happens is that being in a competitive field as yours right now, where vanity does somewhat takes precedence over, you know, the acting, you're sort of balancing both of it really well.
Thank you.
You deserve it, that's why I'm saying it. But tell me, Sharvari, like, what kind of conversations you have with yourself, you know, when you sort of have to navigate through your bad days?
I think I just watch something funny on TV and I eat a cheat meal and I'm good. I don't have to talk to myself. I think I give myself an off day.
Oh, you're like that chilled out about it.
If I'm having a bad day, then I'm gonna eat some good food so I feel good and I go to sleep. I'm not gonna make it any worse.
Do you like the whole attention that sort of comes with the industry, or you're somebody who's still sort of dabbling between how can I draw a line between privacy and the fame?
No, I think that when you decide to become an actor, you do become a public figure, and it comes with a lot of love from people. I think their intentions are always in the right place when they want to know a little bit more about you. You know, and I think it's sweet. I'm okay. I think it's sweet.
Yeah, you're okay with
it.
Okay. Tell me, Sharvari, when you are picking up a project right now, you've done 2 films, I know, you've been a part of OTT projects as well. What goes on in your head? Is it the script as the only thing that matters, or are you sort of looking at other aspects as well, whether it's the actor or the director? What's in your process way like?
I think for me, what matters the most is what the story is telling, and secondly, what my character is speaking. I think those 2 things are definitely on the top of my priority. Post that, yes, who the director is definitely matters. But of course, I am new, and if people believe in me, then it's like I honestly don't get to see other people's filmography and decide, because, you know, everyone gets a chance and everybody is here to make it. Just because someone is 10 films old or 1 film old or no film old doesn't mean that they're any less talented. But definitely, I think that these are the things I do see.
Has it ever happened to you, and I'm talking this purely because a part of my show does speak about insecurities as well, and that's why it's called Not Just a Pretty Face. I've had my own share of insecurities back in the day, and I keep having them right now also, on and off. I don't want to know what your insecurities are, but I want to really know, like, what is your coping mechanism, especially when there's so much scrutiny always?
I think in terms of when I don't take scrutiny to my heart that much, actually. I'm very level-headed like that. I have a solid set of girlfriends in my life, especially with my mom, my sister, and 3 of my best friends are women. And I think that I only consider their opinion to be true and nobody else's. And I only listen to, if I'm feeling like, if I'm getting a scrutiny of a sort and I'm feeling like, you know, I don't know, I'm not sure, I always ask them. And I always get an honest answer. So I think I only lean on them as a coping mechanism.
Oh, that's really nice though. Just to like long on people who really matter. You know, speaking of Munjya again, I have to ask you this, Sharvari. When the project was offered to you, that particular moment, did you kind of know that it's going to blow out to be this? And did you know that even a song which is right now trending, I saw people in the morning today dancing in the theaters, like, oh my God.
I mean, I have no words for it. I have no words for it. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's incredible.
How did that happen? Like, did you ever some point, when you heard the song, did you know that ye hone wala hai? Or when you got the script, did you know that ye hone wala hai mere saath?
No, actually, you know, you never think of an end result. Of course, you always want what you do to be a big hit, whether it could be a song or a film or anything. But when you start performing in it, you forget all these expectations because for you to, in that moment, all you have to do is give your best every single day. And in that process, you forget about, ki, okay, when is it going to release, or when is that Friday going to come, or what the numbers are going to be. You forget about it. And I think when that happens, it's the best because you have no pressure. You're not pressurizing yourself, you're just enjoying every single day, and I think the byproduct of that is definitely what we're seeing. And even with Taras and the video that I saw today, I mean, it takes me back because, you know, I had stood out of Shah Rukh sir's house on his 50th birthday in a group, like in a sea of fans, and I know what it feels like, and even like I know it's not the same, of course, but that minuscule, you know, 0.1% of love that people are showing towards me and the song. I mean, I don't know how I ended up here. It's unreal. I'm so grateful.
You know, everybody loved the climax. I'm not going to give any disclaimers over here. I mean, I want to give sort of a disclosure because you were a little intoxicated in that part and you were so much fun to watch. You know, I also saw even Sunny posted that in his story and I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what even I felt. Now, that's my favorite part other than the song of yours in Munjya. I want to know what is your most favorite part about your character in Munjya?
My most favorite part definitely is the climax because I get to go crazy because, you know, in the first half my character is very vanilla in a certain way, and by the second half she goes quite wild. And I think that the way it's written, everything happens because of her, because she goes crazy, because she's intoxicated and then she does these things which leads to this madness. And I think that for me, even as an actor, it was exciting, but it was also responsibility, because if that didn't land and people didn't buy into that, then the rest of our climax wouldn't make sense. So there's a lot of responsibility for that transition to happen, for people to believe in the fact that, okay, she's really intoxicated and she's doing all these crazy things. So it was the beginning of the climax, and I think that it was done very well by everyone who was there, because, you know, it's not just one person. We were 4 of us in that climax scene, actually 5 with the Bakri. We were 5 of us in the, so no, 6 with the Munjya. But okay, so we were like 6 of us in the frame, and I think everybody was equally mental and supported each other so well that I think nobody questioned anything in our climax. It just went by, it went quite crazy.
Nobody could imagine that that's going to come out of Sharvari. Like, we were all like, yeah, theek hai, ho raha hai, but then this happens, it's a little crazy. But you know, this is a fun question which I want to ask you. हमेशा से मुझे रहता था, मैं जब भी कोई भी movie देखती थी, especially when I've seen Amitabh ji's Sharabi, ऐसे भी like, क्या ये actually दारू पी के करते हैं? ये सब कि इतने natural actors हैं. सच बताओ, did you have like 1-2 shots? You were like, no, this is all acting.
No, I didn't, because you still have to remember your lines. You still need to know where the cameras are. You need to. It is not as easy as that, and I don't think that any actor does that actually, or could be, but I don't, and I have to be more aware to be able to perform like that.
You know, I also have to ask you because it's imperative. You're working with Alia Bhatt. Everybody loves Alia, and this is a combination that surely is going to be firecracking. I know you can't talk much about it because you're still amidst it, but what is it that you can tell us? Your excitement, maybe?
Honestly, I am a huge Alia Bhatt fan, and for me to get the opportunity to be her co-star is a dream come true. I've always said that I want to work with Alia, even before I had even personally met her. You know, I'm just so grateful for this opportunity. I want to be a student on that set because I think I will get to learn so much from her, which I think I can really carry forward in everything that I do. You know, so I think that what this one project will give me is not just, I know that a lot of people view this as this big virus project and all, but for me as an actor, all I'm seeing is this as a masterclass.
Oh wow, how sweet, Sharvari. Okay, you know, I know we're short on time, but lastly, before I let you go, I'm going to do a quick rapid fire with you. You got to tell me one thing that you adapted or learned from your following co-actors. Okay. The first one is Saif Ali Khan.
Just the humor and the chilled nature on set.
Rani Mukherjee.
Her discipline and her just her fire for her performance.
John Abraham.
Oh, action, action, action.
Only action. Can I put Alia in the list too?
I mean, honestly, I haven't worked next to her as yet, but I would say that from screen, from everything that I've watched from the screen, I think I would say she's just supremely inspiring, you know. I think definitely a big inspiration.
To look forward to as well, yeah. Sunny?
Just dedication to his craft.
Okay. Mona?
The choices that she makes.
Jaideep Alawat, sorry.
Jaideep Alawat, the sheer talent that he has. I mean, just his performance in every scene.
Junaid Khan.
His determination, dedication, and he's very, very, how do you say, like he's very disciplined when it comes to being an actor.
And lastly, Mona.
Mona, I said, her performance.
Like okay,
Abhay. Oh, Abhay, I would just say, just he himself, him as a person actually. Him as a person is an incredible person.
Yeah, the film actually was a great surprise package for all of us, even as far as I was concerned, to see all three of you all do so well. And the numbers also clocking in, which we spoke about in my previous interview.
Yes.
But Sharvari, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm really hoping that there are more conversations that we can brew with you.
Thank you.
And we can watch you more on Celluloid and kill it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharvari.